Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Anthony with Jhuly's Aquatics and Gardening, and today I want to kind of give you a late winter, early spring garden tour. There's not really a lot to look at right now, but I want to kind of show you what things look like at the moment and also give you some of my thoughts for this year's gardening season. First and foremost, we're going to pick up on a project that we left off on last summer. And that's this flower bed here. As you know, I had expanded this flower bed out last season, and I also began to expand this flower bed here underneath my pine trees. And so this is where I want to pick up. Since I started gardening, I focused mainly on the flower beds that are behind you, which I'll tour you through in just a second. But I really wanted to start developing this side of the house, particularly this bed. So as you know, I brought it out about 6 to 8 feet. The garden bed previously, and hopefully you can see me. I have my cameraman, or actually camera woman here with me. My wife is operating the camera, so thumbs up to Mom Bear. Thumbs up the camera work down below and give Mom Bear some encouragement. I'm trying to employ her as my new camera woman. So comment down below, let her know she's doing a good job. So anyway, the flower bed stopped right here. And so you can see I bumped it out. And I'll give you guys a closer look here in a minute. But I bumped it out from here to about here. And what I want to do is redefine this pathway here. So I want the curve on this side to match the curve on this side. So I want the curves on both sides of the walkway to match. So I'm going to be bringing that out and kind of, doing that before the growing season officially starts, so that way it's a little bit easier to do. I have a lot of holes back here, and as I explained in an IGTV video that I did several weeks back, I don't plan on spending a lot on my garden this year. So what I've done, I've gone to a couple of nurseries that I have good connections at over the last couple of weeks, and I got really good deals on plants that are dormant. And also I've stocked up on a lot of seeds and bulbs, and I think that's going to be pretty much it. So back here along the bed, let's actually go over here. So back here in this flower bed, as you previously previously was just filled with a bunch of peonies. I've started to move those out, and I realized that I'm lacking summer color back here. So I've gotten some bare root phlox. Sorry about the wind, guys, and about the lighting. We're doing our best. But I got some bare root phlox in, some tall phlox that'll get about 3 feet high. I'm planning to litter them through here for some mid to late summer color. And also under my maple tree over there. Mom Bear, you can show them the maple tree over here. Behind this hydrangea and under the maple here, I've got a lot of hellebores. And I bought a bunch of caladiums, the bulbs, to plant back underneath there for a little pizzazz. So that's going to be, what I'm doing over the course of the growing season. So again, not a lot going on right now, but I'm hoping to slowly fill up this area. I have spring color, I have early summer color, but after that, it's just a blank slate. So I really want to start developing this corner. As you know, along this bed, I planted, I think there's about 4 tufts of, what's the name of the grass? Hakanakloa, all gold. And so I want to continue that back here. And then I'm thinking about planting some lemon lime nandina on this side to kind of, echo the color, but I'm not sure. One thing that I like to do when I get ready to open my garden for the season is open it in phases or stages. It's kind of like how you would plant out a new flower bed. So in a new flower bed, you'd start with your, your structures, your trees, your shrubs, and then you move down to your perennials and your annuals. I kind of know what all comes up in my garden in terms of perennials that die back to the ground. So once I start to see them kind of emerge from the soil, I'll start to bring out my terracotta from the garage, and then I'll place them in the garden, see how they look, and then I'll think about planting them up. And I kind of like to sketch out my pots and plan them before I go to the garden center, so I'm not just wasting my time. Another project that we have to work on is fixing our drip tubing. And then we are going to be working on fertilizing, cutting back, trimming, and kind of finessing our plants so that things look their best. So one of the things that we're going to be working on, and I'm going to be sure to do a dedicated video on it, is pruning on our shrubs and trees before they actually start leafing out. Now, I garden in the zone 7A, and my deutzia and my hydrangeas and other shrubs are actually starting to swell. Their buds are starting to swell, so we're going to be getting in here to do a dedicated video on this soon. But certain things that we're going to look for. Oh, I just stepped on a ladybug. Oh no. So this, which was supposed to be a gold, I forget the name of it. It's an evergreen, supposed to be an evergreen. Has been living in this red pot here in this exact spot for 3 years. But I don't like the winter color that it gets. And so I'm going to be moving that to the backyard, and hopefully I can find a concrete pot that I can put here in its place. So pretty much that's it, guys. I am also going to be planting up this concrete pot with succulents, and that's because this pillar has no drainage, and I'm not going to be a slave to watering. And that's the thing that I figured out about myself. I love spreading mulch, I love clipping, I love pruning, I love all of that. I don't like digging holes. One thing I hate is watering. That's why I put in the drip system. And so all of my pots, all of my containers get hooked into my drip system every year because I just hate watering. I hope you've kind of gotten a feel for what I aim to do and accomplish in my garden this season. And I'm sure going to bring you along for the ride. Again, when I do that succulent planter, when I start placing my pots, when I edge the bed here, I again started some phlox, bare root inside. I've got caladiums inside that I'm going to be putting out. So I'm going to bring you along for the ride. I've got a horde of plants off camera that I got on sale at a local nursery, which will remain unnamed because I have connections there. And I kind of snuck in on their off season and got plants for a good steal. So thanks for helping me out in that regard. But again, guys, I hope you are starting to get your juices flowing. It's about almost 60 degrees right now, and so spring is definitely on its way. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the video today. And if the camera work was shoddy and bad in any way, shape, or form, please remember to blame my wife for messing up the video. But again, I think she did a great job. Leave her a thumbs up and let her know in the comment section that she did a stellar, knockout, excellent job, because I'm looking for a camera woman, cameraman to help me make my videos a little bit better. Anyway, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts and plans are for your garden coming up this spring and summer season. In all things, remember to give thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and